I don't mind the treadmill so much because you're just walking, but doing weights, I feel a bit cringy. But you're making me do it. I got to do 16, and I'm going to do some sit-ups, and I'm going to go on my treadmill. Then I'm going to cook some dinner. So, trying to force myself to do something. I've got some pains here, so sometimes exercising, a bit of like, whatever that word is. You know? Not a lot. Better than nothing, though, isn't it? Oh, we actually squeezed the number 2 out. What we're trying to get is near 20. We've done 16 for 3 days. So we're getting near 20. And then we're going to add a tiny bit of weight back on. So it means I end up doing 16 again. And then when I get near 20 again, I'll add a tiny bit of weight on again. And then when it gets near 20 again, I'll do the same. That's how I do it, people. Then it's not all about, oh, I've got to put extra weights on. This time I'm actually putting some weights on. Do you know what I mean? I don't want to go too high because I don't want to ruin my shoulder. I prefer to do incline, but can't do it. My shoulder just, I don't want to risk it. Many thanks. Liver's aching a bit. This does actually help a little bit. Doing some form of exercise, but the back of my liver is aching right now. Oh, it does help, but it's annoying when you're aching. So we did 40 of these 3 days in a row. Then we increased it to 45. We're not aching yet, so when it starts aching, we'll have a break for a day, maybe 2, then increase again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. The ass is moving. 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. Starting to ache. Oh! 41, 42, 43, 45, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. Oh shit. We did some. It's not epic, but it's something. Micro, baby. Let's micro this baby up. Oh shit. I've gone dizzy. Oh no. Proper dizzy. Nina, hello. Sorry if I missed. It doesn't move unless I move it. It's a bit weird. Hi, Nina. How are you? Hi, Chua. That's a nice name. I like that. All names are nice, but some names stand out. So. Hello again to Nina. Hello again to Chua. Hello, Alice. Let's have a look. Hello, hello, hello. Yeah, sorry, you got a bit. People expect me to say hi, but I can't. It doesn't move until I move it. It's annoying. You'd think the chat would move on its own, but it doesn't. It's a bit annoying. Hi, 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 hi. I said hi. Sorry about that, it's not me being ignorant. It is the YouTube. I'll let it catch up. I'm alright. I'm forcing myself to exercise. Many thanks for the thumbs up, I appreciate it. We're not in the mood yet to join the gym, so we're micro increasing our activity at home. We're thinking about putting our ass in a gym, but we got to get our micro activity back at home. So, because I used to do this 2 or 3 times a week. The rebounder I used to do every other day, I'd say, and the bench press probably 2 to 3 times a week, but more sets. And I haven't been doing it, so I'm just trying to get into the habit of coming back in here and doing it. Do you know what I mean? Basically. Hello, Nina. You're not hearing me, Nina, because you keep saying hi. And hello, Craig, and hello, Kay. We got the wrong tracksuit bottoms on. I just realised these are going to fall down. We're multitasking. Oven's on. 3D print's finished. No, I definitely can't read that. Said hi to Kay. Is that? No, it's not. Electronic one, mate. They're not that expensive now. This is a bit fast for me. Where is it? We'll do some lunge walking. My tracksuit bottoms are not liking the run. Not very expensive. Trying to figure it out. 38 years ago I wanted one of these, and they were expensive. Now they're not that expensive, so I've had this one over a year now. Hello there, Chana. How's it going? Moon Witch. Hello, Moon Witch. Miranda, is it? Or is it Mirandra? Sorry if I can't quite see it. My hand's in the way. I think there's an R in there. You have a walking one. Yeah. If you don't go out much like me, it gives you something to do at home. Do you know what I mean? I don't know how to explain it. Let's say you've got really low motivation. You fancy possibly going for a run, but you've got to do your hair, you've got to put your clothes on, you've got to put your shoes on, and you've got to go out and then you've got to run. Whereas one of these in your house, it cuts out all the low motivation stuff until you've got the motivation to get your ass out there. Hello, Starry Night. How do you know me? Who are you then? Are you from my game one? How's it going? Who's Starry Night? Must be from my game. Do I know you from my game? Nah. I'm just doing it on very low motivation at the moment. No routine, buddy. I'm trying to slowly build my... It's hard to explain. Any of you who's never exercised and you're thinking about exercising, it's a bit of a chore, isn't it? So, I'm just trying to get back to where I was. So, just getting used to doing it. So if I do join the gym, I've been using my bench press a little bit. I've done some sit-ups a little bit. So I'm just doing this to try and make me feel a bit. My physical stuff's not doing too good, so this helps a little bit. Problem is I can't run because of my tracky bottoms. We'll do a jog. Let me try and stay up. get some blood flowing around here. Might feel a bit better. Even if I don't feel better, at least I know I did it. You know what I mean? Missed that. Got a routine. This is Sunday, baby. One of the days of rest. Not too long. 6 minutes, 7 minutes, maybe 7. Good number. And I don't think, not that I care too much about my electric bill, I don't think I'm not using it that much at the moment. I don't think it really hurts your electric bill either. When I was using it a little bit, say 40 minutes a week, didn't notice anything, I don't think anyway. I've noticed my joints aren't aching as much. I noticed that. A little bit of a toe ache this morning. But my joints not aching as much. Been moaning about my liver to myself, but my joints have been aching, so got a positive. My calves are burning. My calves burn when I walk fast, not when I jog. It's weird. Come on! It's the longest minute in the world. I'm trying to get it to 7 minutes. That's 7 minutes. Yes. Hello, Chana. Oh, sorry, Lol. Can't quite see the words from back here. Come on. We're pushing ourselves in every minute. I don't say I'm going to do half an hour, and I'm thinking I've done half an hour. I'll stick another minute on. Better than nothing. Sat on my computer chair a minute ago doing nothing. One more rotation, that'd be 8 minutes, that'd do me. Come on, Billy. Calves are burning. Minutes, 1 more minute. We're going to go to 9. End of a cycle, number 9. And another minute. Any problem with a long hair, it wants to fall down. Come on! That's a kilometre. That's 9. There you are. We planned on doing 7, and we pushed another 2 minutes in there. I'm slightly out of breath, so it's better than nothing. Hello, Carol. How are you? Why would I end my stream? What am I going to do with $500? I'm exercising because of the stream. I'm cooking healthy because of the stream. What am I going to do tomorrow? When you're not going to give me $500 tomorrow, eh? Why don't you do something more useful with your money? This is called rebounding. This is good for your organs. Plus, it puts your body in the negative G, which helps drain your lymphatic system. And that's why I've got to stand there like a plonker. What you watch, I usually do this off cam, but I haven't done it for a week, so I'll have a quick read. How are you gonna donate that much? I'm not ending my stream anyway. Keep your money. This is allowing me to exercise. This is gonna help me cook my healthy Sunday lunch. Well, what have I done since I've streamed? A little bit on the bench, a few set-ups, a little bit on the tread, a bit of rebounding, which is good for my lymphatic system. So we did a little bit of liver yoga. We've done some tricep press-ups. We did 12 dumbbell curls and angled press-ups on the oven. So I don't really need the 500. I don't know what you mean, copy. Everybody can exercise. It's good for you, baby. It's good for mental health, it's good for physical health. Makes you sweat. Clears your pores. Right. My ceilings are a bit low. Give it a big vibration. Imagine that going from my liver. That vibration. Moving stuff. Learn it off of Qigong, however you want to pronounce it. That'll do. Oh, a bit dizzy now. Better nothing. I'm gonna get in trouble for that, hang on. Aching a bit. Is what it is. So we drank 3 coffees, 2 waters. We've got none of that milk stuff left, so we can't have that. Yeah, I'm single. I'm single there, Craig. I've got another sticker again. Add a Q&A sticker, we're trying it. Tell me what it does. Oh, it's gone. It's gone, baby. Be right back. Right. Right. Let's have a look. Get him off. Alright, you're banned now, buddy. I've given you enough chat. How many times are you spamming again? You never say hi. All you do is spam your stuff on my channel. Alright? And you wind me up with it as well. Because you don't actually care about any of that stuff. Alright. You're gone, buddy. Going on. Right, took a screenshot of it. You're barred. Find stuff in every channel to be doing all that stuff on. See you later. Find stuff in every channel to be doing all that stuff on. Spoke to him about it the other week. Doesn't come in and say hi. Just keeps dropping that, and then he's like, because he knows he's trying to wind me up, and he can see I'm getting whatever. And then he does it again in caps, and then he's like, "Oh, I really care about this guy that passed. I really care." And he puts big smiley faces next to it. Do you know what I mean? So he's gone. He's gone. They're meaning to ban him when I'm offline, but I don't. Kind of as soon as I come off of here, I don't do it. So I've got to get his name in here to be able to do it. Do you know what I mean? So he's gone. It's alright, mate. I'm just trying to get back on doing things. Organic. The carrots are organic. I don't know what else is organic in it. Not a lot. But the parsnips organic. The gravy would be organic, but the rest of it is normal, I think. But it's stuff that I've made. It's not in a bag. So at least I've got the produce in, you know, I've not added stuff to it. Sometimes you can buy parsnips and they come in a bag, but you don't know what they're putting on it. Do you know what I mean? So I buy my own parsnips and I put what I want to put on it. Do you know what I mean? So at least I know it's having a decent olive oil. It's having decent spices. Do you know what I mean? It's not having anything extra that I might not want in my body. You know? I don't hold this for no reason. You know what I mean? You know? I got one naughty thing I'm doing in my body, which is a problem. So I don't want to do extra naughty things in my body. So, right. He never says hi. He always just puts that in, and I let him do it for days. And I said, "Look, why are you doing it? I don't think you actually care about it." And then he put it up again in caps with a smiley next to it, and he was just laughing and calling me names or something. I got screenshots of it. So he's gone now. So I'm here to do some exercise and cook some food, baby. Nice. A bit more in the troll, mate. Do you know what I mean? Trolls try and wind you up. They don't put things up and then you like, I don't think you even care about this comment you're putting up, and then they put it up again with a caps lock on it and then a big smiley next to it. You know what I mean? That shows you don't care. So that's why I'm banning him, because he blatantly doesn't care about that.
And he keeps coming in and doing it. And I've told him, I had a 5-minute conversation with him. Right, and he still comes in and does it. He doesn't come in and say hi and then do it maybe 10 minutes later, which I wouldn't mind, possibly. Do you know what I mean? But he does it at the beginning, each time since, so I just got rid of him now. I ain't got to put up with him anymore. Skinny. Well, I just lost keto, mate. I lost around about £30 on keto. Plus I fasted. I fasted twice this year. I lost. I don't weigh myself, so. Health is, what does health mean? If somebody's slightly heavier, it's kind of, that might be their health. That might be their natural weight. Do you know what I mean? I remember when I quit drinking, I lost. Well, I wasn't eating as well. Due to depression, 5 stone I lost. I want to do some, what's it called? Creatine, but it can cause a slight problem. So I'm not doing any creatine. So I'm not actually gaining any muscle as such because I'm not doing the creatine. If I do the creatine, I'll put some weight on. Hello, Carol. So, not too worried about my weight. It's more my organ. So we got some potatoes in there. They're doing. The oven's nice and hot. It's been on for 45 minutes. Put my lights on, maybe? Yeah. Gotta get the chair out. Do it. Woo. Oh. Vibrating down there now. Is what it is. Got a bit of coconut water, so we drank 3 coffees this morning, 2 glasses of water. We didn't have any decaffeinated coffee at all late afternoon yesterday, and we didn't have any coffees late afternoon yesterday. So there's a change. We started doing some sit-ups this week. We've done it 4 times now. That'd be the 4th. We've started doing weights again, the benchy thing. That's the 4th time now. That's the first time we've done the trampoline. That's a bit embarrassing to jump up and down. But I had to do it, otherwise I wasn't going to do it today. So I did it. Coconut water is good for me. I don't feel guilty when I drink it. It hasn't got that much sugar in it. So I struggle drinking water because I don't like the taste, yeah? But this I don't mind. That doesn't mean I sit here and drink it every day, but I was getting close to drinking a full one of these a day with some water. That's one of the reasons I go to the park. I take a green tea, then I end up drinking a green tea, but I'm not going as much. So I was used to drink about 7 green teas a week because I go to park 7 days a week, but now I'm kind of going to the park maybe 2 or 3 times a week, so I'm missing out on 4 to 5 green teas. Some of it smells burny. So I'm trying to drink this because I'm not drinking as many green teas. AZZ, hello everybody. Is that Israel? Can't tell. It looks Israel. Not Israel, is that Greek? Your name looks Greek. Is it Greek? Yazoo, or Yaz. I'm not sure how you pronounce it anymore. Right. Greek. I used to play with Greek people. I used to play a game for a couple of years. Played with a lot of Greek people. And I lived in Greece for a couple of months. What was I used to... Mia Thila, is that right? Mia Thia or Mia Thila, my friend. Mbier, is that Greek? Can't remember. Akferisto, that means thank you, I think. Hello, Carol, how are you? You been outside yet, Carol? You still housebound? Where are you housebound, Carol? I'm cooking Sunday lunch. It's called a Sunday lunch. I've got very good lights here. Let's put that on. Organic carrot, purple broccoli, cheap sprouts. I must admit, they're cheap ones. What else is in there? And cheap asparagus. So it's all pretty good for me. My own cabbage. What's it called? I always get it wrong. Savoy cabbage, white cabbage, some kale in there. That's all what I made. I cut it up separately and put it in a bag. And what's it called? Leek, but ready-made leek. So... see you later, buddy. Many thanks. Catch you later. Let's hope so, eh? Got enough of the devil going against me, haven't I? Hey? Oh dear. That guy that keeps spamming those things, he never says God bless or anything. Not you, or the other guy. Never comes in and actually gives you some, like, you know, gives you bless, you know. He just comes in, spams that, and then puts smileys up and tries to wind you up in between. Pretending he's Mr. Nice Guy. Not you though. Many thanks for that comment. AZZ. Nice one. Right, where's my water jug gone? Well, we've got 8 thumbs up. Nice one. Oh. So what we had? 2 waters, a little bit of coconut water. We might do a green tea, just to give us a bit of a cleanse. We'll have 1 green tea. One green tea. I woke up today and I noticed the clock was it, whenever it was. I started thinking, I'll start cooking me tea, it's 3 o'clock. No, I do, it's kind of alright, it'll take me about an hour. I put that one as a pinned message. There we go. Pinned it. Thank you. That's how people should use that. Not like the other guy, just use it to try and antagonise situations. We think smoking. I'm watching 3 girls muck about with their mobile phone, but not one of them smoking. That's one good thing nowadays. You don't see as many people at a young age smoking a cigarette. Seemed to be everybody was smoking when I was younger. Not one of them's got a vape. Not one of them's smoking. They've all got... It's unusual. 3 people together at a young age. No one's smoking. No one's vaping. It's nice. I like it. We didn't do sugar last night. We didn't do sugar the night before. We didn't even have any cravings on Friday, and we ended up eating something. It was sugar-free. And then I just wanted to eat the whole lot, but I didn't have a single craving. And I kind of ate it out of a kind of habit, I think. A bit like that when I was going to make that coffee in the week. Went over to the coffee machine, and I realised I'm making a coffee, or do I actually want one? So, bit of a habit there. Doing their makeup now. Oh. Right, green tea. Portal thing going, it's a bit annoying. That's why I'm a bit stuck at the moment. That's why I'm probably streaming a bit more than I usually would. I need this to help me do stuff while I'm putting up with these feelings in my body. Wow, how strong are these then? Wow. I could stand back here with these. You can read it a little bit with these, it's cool. When I get to here it gets a bit bad. This is okay-ish. Right, we did some press-ups on there. We've done a few setups. We've had a little go on the treadmill. We've done a little 3D print. We're cooking our dinner. It's something, people. And I've realised my clock's an hour in front, which might be a good thing this week. Hello there, Lucas. How are you? Drink a green tea now. Oh, we missed one of our drinks. Oh, bummer. Something I'm supposed to put in my drink I forgot to do. Do that now then. Oh well. Oh well, we've got a drink and ever drink. Suppose it's good for me, eh? This is not green tea. I'll do one more water later. After tea. Seen a motorhome go past earlier on. Didn't get a chance to see the brand though. Probably a bit expensive for me. I think we're gonna have to stick to a van. Hello? Hello. I can't say it, but I know what it means. Azalama lacum in it, or lacum, or lacum. Something like that. I understand what it means. I don't completely understand what it means, but I know I've heard it quite a few times. So thank you, Beast fan. Got a new move as well. Apparently pushing our rib cage over allows things to happen. Apparently. We'll try it out. We did a little exercise, nothing major. I feel better that I've done it now, but I don't mean physically, but I feel better consciously. My conscience feels better that I've done it. Right. Got to go shopping tomorrow, I think. Weather's looking a bit crapper now. It's rained massively once this week, and I think it rained quite what would you call it? I'm gonna get wet. I ain't got a raincoat, so I'm gonna get wet. But it did rain really bad the other day. I couldn't go out because of that. But we went out the day before and we got a bit wet, so that's why we didn't go out the next day, because it was really raining the next day. So we didn't go to the park, sadly. Drinking as much water, I'm not hungry now. An extra glass of water, man. I've got to drink the green tea yet. I'm trying to order a jigsaw thingy this week as well. Try and get this jigsaw off this stand so I can put my jigsaw stand back down. I can maybe start doing a jigsaw again. I've said I'm going to do it, so I got to do it. And once I say I'm going to do something, usually I just need to say it to myself, but sometimes you do need other people to hear it. And then it makes you do it when you ain't got the motivation. Thought you said you were going to do it. I can use that, yeah? I can use the ego to help me. I like your hair, girl. It's nice. I like long hair. Well, I like hair. I like a bob, but I like hair. I've noticed that. Never used to look at hair at first. Now I kind of think I notice people's hair. Don't know why. Well, I do, but I notice when I see a woman now, I like, oh, that's nice. An Explorer. That was like a mini. That was a van stroke motorhome. Too small for me. Be good enough for me to live in for a year, but after a year I'd be a bit cramped. I'm already feel a bit cramped now because I've not experienced a bed. Maybe I should have just bought a bed, lived on it for a year, got a van, and then I won't feel cramped. How do you explain it? So 10 years without a bed. So if I've got to go in a van and that means I don't get a bed again, that means I might get a bit frustrated because I was always looking forward to having a bed. So maybe I should have got a bed to have a go on a bed for a year, just sleeping in a bed for a year, and then when I get a van, I can't say, oh, it's been 10 years since I've had a bed. I can say to myself, I had a bed for a year. I can do this for a couple of years in a van, figure out what I want to do. Do you know what I mean? Figure out if I want to go around working in different places, or if I want to volunteer somewhere. Sometimes they got like long-term volunteering in places, you know what I mean? Or sometimes I can just get a job in the summertime and just work in a certain area near a beach or whatever, you know, near the seaside. So it's a different atmosphere. I need something that just makes my life feel a bit more vibrant. Do you know what I mean? So like now it's winter time, so it's going to be a bit not great. Do you know what I mean? Riding my bike's going to be not as nice now. I'm going to have to put my gloves on soon. I have to redo my lights as well. I've got to change my lights. I bought new ones and it didn't work out. Never mind. To buy some new ones again. Green tea, baby. Where's my grips? I haven't done my grips for a few days. Well, I didn't do them yesterday. Which ones do I do that one? That one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. We ain't pushing it. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, that'll do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. That'll do. When I look at that now, I've had a little mini exercise over the space of about 2 hours. Whereas if you're a bit more motivated, you just go to a gym and you blast it for an hour. I haven't got that motivation at the moment, so I'm just trying to micro do things every half an hour, something like that. That's why I filmed myself in there. That made me do bench press 16, sit-ups 45, treadmill 9 minutes, trampoline 2 minutes. I wouldn't have done that without the camera. Probably walk up my dad's this week, go up the steep hill. Got to ride my bike to the supermarket a few times. A couple of times minimum. Sit in the park. Go to the park at least 3 times this week, at least. Stating it on here, see, look, that means I got to do it. I got to blow my nose because we ain't got no tissue. We haven't played that game at all. We didn't bother. Not been in the mood at night time, see that? As soon as I come off here, I'm kind of been watching a bit of YouTube. Pondering some things. Pondering, eh? Definitely a lot easier when I actually let the oven heat up properly. Don't know what's wrong with it. It's only about 2 years old. The seal broke, and I put it back on, it kept falling off. Now it actually stays in place, but it's never been the same since. We've got to get a jigsaw thingy this week. We're gonna have a look. We keep thinking of it when we're on here, but I forget when I get off. So I'm gonna have a look on thingy, see if I can get one. Oh, drink that. We've got a new issue that's going on constantly, so it's kind of playing with my mind a bit. Trying to get through that. That does not taste nice, that stuff. Right. Buy a jigsaw sticker thingy. Got to keep telling myself to do this to get that going. Buy a jigsaw sticker thingy. Buy a jigsaw sticker thingy. Buy a jigsaw sticker thingy. Come on. Brainwash myself. Bit of a quieter afternoon today. It's all good. We've had a few views on here. Been alright. I am cooking a Sunday lunch. Carrots, broccoli, sprouts, asparagus, 2 types of cabbage, kale, leek, and parsnips and sweet potato, and 2 meatless sausages because they're actually quite nice. So I had meat yesterday. I had a grass-fed steak yesterday. Today we're having a meatless Sunday lunch. Tomorrow we'll possibly have meat again. Maybe a piece of chicken tomorrow. Maybe. Many thanks, Token. And we're fucking aching like a bitch. Stop aching it. Give my brain a break. Many thanks for the thumbs up. Appreciate it. Very nice. Very kind. I think with YouTube you go through a standard situation of not getting any thumbs up. You moan about it and then all of a sudden they just start coming. Hello, Carol. How come you're not going out then, Carol? Well, you're not leaving your home. Why aren't you going out? I'm going out tomorrow. I've got to shop. I've got to go shopping tomorrow. Got my dad's this week. And we've got to look at, I'm not feeling too good physically, so it's making it hard for me to think about volunteering. But we've got to think about that as well. If I feel a bit better physically, I will look into the volunteering thing. But I don't feel too good at the moment, so. Hello, Joey. How are you, bud? Welcome. Been on your dreams. My dreams? I don't remember my dreams. I got a slight problem with there. I got to fix that. I was having a fight in one of my dreams the other night. I remembered that much, but I don't remember what the fight was about. I just remember waking up going, rah! Something like that. That's all I remember. I wasn't fighting you, was I? I never remembered my dreams. It's kind of like... But I remembered something. It made me wake up. Well, that's all I can remember. Or I was kicking. Get away! I might have another go on the bench press. Just do 16 again. When it starts aching, I'll maybe add a tiny extra. Just I got these little half pounders. They ain't gonna do nothing. I'm not gonna feel it. I'll stick them on, and then I feel like I'm gaining some extra weight on the bar. The problem is I'm gonna go in a van, so I can't really use weight benches. That's why I bought a press up. What do they call it? Press up board. And I find if I hold the handles, I find it makes me ache, maybe in my joint somewhere, not sure where, but whenever I do it like that, on the press up thingy, whatever I just called it, it kind of hurts somewhere. But when I just put my hands on the thingies, instead of holding it, it doesn't hurt as much. So I don't know what that is. They call it press up board. one of these things. So whenever I hold it like that, something hurts. I'm not sure if it's my shoulders or what. But when I do it like that, I'm not sure how I do it. I don't grip it. I just do it like that. It doesn't hurt. Or it doesn't hurt as much. Thanks for thumbs up. Appreciate it. Well, the kitchen is I've got to do me salt and pepper shakers. We bought some new ones. We've had them for 5 days. We still not opened the box. That's how low motivation I've got. We didn't even open the actual box for 3 days. Well, they're definitely a bit smaller. They'll go in my little cupboard and they won't take up as much space. It gets a bit chock-a-block in there. I'll fit in a van. Fit in a van, that is. It's smaller than my other one. My pepper one broke, so hence I bought that cheap pepper thing. Where are you from, if you don't mind me asking? I am from England. Where are you from, bud? I don't mind asking if you're not getting too Pacific. Usually people are guessing where I'm from my accent, but they haven't done it for a while. It was kind of a daily occurrence. Where's that accent? Where are you from? Where are you from? I'm proud of myself. We drank a green tea yesterday and today. Kabumski. Well done. Are you Washington, are you? Washington, D.C. What's the weather like in your place then? Is it a sunny place? When I think of Washington, it doesn't seem... It's not like California, is it? It's like, whenever I picture California, it's sunny. What's Washington like? I think New York's kind of... Whenever I think of New York, I think of rain. Don't know why. When I think of California, I think of sun. I don't know why. And when I think of that, I don't think your weather's great. But is it? Teach me. Teach me. Are you like California, or are you like New York, or are you somewhere in between? I could be completely wrong on all of this, because I've never been to America. What? The past 2 days it has been super windy and rainy, has it? It's rained here a little bit. Not very windy though. Right, we better wash up. We're going to wash these salt and pepper shakers up. And we got a new, we went to California with your godparents, did you? Nah. I don't like planes. Alive? Oh, it's always alive. Ow! Just squeeze my finger. Sugar. Yeah, it's bleeding. Look at that. Just done that. No. 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 I couldn't bother to move my bloody hand, could I? Oh, the pain! Oh! Got plasters now. We actually bought first box of plasters this year. First time in 10 years we've bought plasters. That? You're not going on a plane, are you? I'm going to Honolulu. Oh, that's nice. That sounds sunny. I'm going to have to go on a plane. I'm kind of scared, not going to lie. This is my first time because I'm 11. You're alright, mate. You're going to be good. Everything's going to be alright, buddy. And everything's going to be okay. Think positively. Say positive things, think positively. Plate done. These vibrations. Time is it here now? The clock's gone back. It is 4 p.m. My clock says 10 to 5, but it's actually 4 p.m. Didn't realise. I woke up, I got up probably an hour later than I could have, and then I was like thinking about cooking, and it was 3 o'clock on my clock, and then I realised on my phone it was 2 o'clock, and I was like, oh right, they put the clocks back. They do it like twice a year. I don't know if they do that all around the world or not, I ain't got a clue. Ow! Right, a couple more minutes and then that's that done. More minutes. and we're done. $8.54, is it? 8. Right. There's a bit of my washing up done. Cooking a steak. Nothing wrong with a steak, mate. Gotta be careful. Gotta be careful. Right, riding around with hoodies on, black, completely blacked out they are, clothes, every part of their clothing is black, their backpack's black, their bikes are completely black, they got hoodies on and balaclavas on. What do you think, people? They could just be cold, but the colour coordination of everything was completely black. What is that? And it's starting to get dark. Could be nothing, but you never know. That was black. I mean, even there, I don't know what you call it, where the chain bit is on the back part of the wheel, that was completely black. So the back bit was completely black. So the whole thing just looked like a butt. Everything was black. Is somebody trying to be not seen when it's dark? What do you reckon, people? Going around on their little electric bikes? What do you reckon, people? Any reason they might be wearing a balaclava as well? Do you reckon, people? What do you reckon, people? What do you reckon? What do you reckon? Could just be innocent. Could just be innocent, people. Where's me bloody, there it is. All that juice, baby. Can you see the juice? Can you see all that juice? Turn the oven off. My name's Rich, mate. We've got to order that jigsaw thing, otherwise we ain't doing a jigsaw. We have to order it. We did a 1,000-piece jigsaw. We didn't enjoy the beginning of it because it's such a big job. But we got a 500 piece for our second one. So we're going to do a 500 piece. I am rich. No. That's my heat alarm. It's too sensitive. I put some tape around it to make it a little bit less sensitive. And literally I couldn't even open up the oven for 5 seconds and it would go off every time. So I've put a little bit of tape around it. In theory it's not safe, but it is because it still works. So it's not a smoke alarm, it's a heat alarm. So it works, it's cool. It's all good, baby. Whoops. Whoops. Washing up now. Oh, it's a bit dirty, isn't it? That's a bit dirty. I thought smoke alarms were in heat alarms. No, it's actually a heat alarm. Because obviously smoke can happen a lot in your kitchen. So it was a regulation they did in our country. Smoke can happen a lot in your kitchen, so if you have a smoke alarm it will go off a lot. Do you know what I mean? So then people might turn it off, they might get annoyed by it. Sadly, so they decided to do heat alarms, I think, so they don't go off as much, but they go off if there's a fire or if it's hot, which would be a fire. Sadly that one there is too close, so immediately the heat comes out of the oven, hits the ceiling, goes across and sets it off. I think I never meter that way and it might be alright, but where it is it just goes off crazy. If I put that, I'm not kidding you, if I take that tape off I only got to open that oven for like 3 seconds and it'll go off. I am not joking. burnt one of our parsnips a little bit. That's all good. There's my dinner. I'll get some gravy now. I'll get some grava. Some grava. Some grava. Some grava. Alright, different knife today then. It's gonna be nice. What the fuck? Use that one then. What's that, mate? Have you ever made watermelon mustard? No, I haven't. I'm having some thingy. Hello, Carol. We're not that hungry. We usually eat when we're hungry, but we've kind of done it on a time thing. I think I'm trying to get myself off of here a bit earlier. And I can do some pondering on my own, figure some stuff out, and figure out what I'm doing. It's a bit hot. How come you're housebound then, Carol? I keep asking you, but you don't tell me. How come you are housebound? Why don't you go out? Why don't you leave your home? No worries. I thought you could see me eating mustard. So the question was about mustard because you see me eating mustard. Some nice healing food, eh? put the light on so I could see a bit more, then I gone and stared right at the light. Now I completely can't see nothing. Everything's like just a blur. It is now 4 p.m. So I've been thinking about streaming one of my games and just doing the jigsaw, because I don't fancy playing FPS. I don't even want to do the jigsaw, but because I can't make my own jigsaw because the board's being used up with the old one, trying to find a way to do something creative. Basically. We're eating asparagus now. Don't really like asparagus, but hey, it's good for you. There's something extra to put in the old tummy. I don't know what that was. That was asparagus, didn't like that. That tasted really green. Said they were the cheap ones. My gosh, we burnt these. Got some extra skin on them. My gosh. Oh, dear. It's too hot, it's making my nose run. Whoop, whoop. Well, you can't say I didn't try. We might ride our bike. because it's earlier. I think it's 4 o'clock, yeah. I don't know about the park though. Well, I appreciate the thumbs up, people. I'm not really feeling this now. I only did this to help me exercise. That was the only reason I streamed. Because I wanted to I was going to end up going in there. I would have done the 16 bench press. Probably wouldn't have done the trampoline in. And I probably wouldn't have done the treadmill. So it helped me do 2 things. You know what I mean? Well, it's like 65 days, maybe 67, maybe 64, can't remember. I'm forced to change my life. Sadly, we tried. And wash up before I go and end up sitting down doing nothing, because I'm not really that motivated anymore, people. My side is sticking out more than it ever stuck out before, and I'm feeling some feelings that I only used to feel for maybe a day or two, then they would go. And it's been weeks now, so it's a bit worrying. But let's not worry. Eh? Let's get to Christmas, get past it, let's get a fucking van. Sadly. Let's get the fuck out of here. We're contemplating joining a gym, so we can't say woulda, shoulda, coulda. Oh, I never joined a gym. I should join a gym. I wish I did that. So I'm going to do that, possibly. That's my kind of next thing. I'm trying to, that's why I'm doing the exercises, to try and get me a little bit more closer to maybe joining a gym. Instead of having to film myself on a live stream to get me to do some extra workout stuff, I can go in a gym, some of you might be looking at you, not that they are, and it'll make me exercise. I just use anything to make me exercise. That's why I pick certain supermarkets to get my food from, so I got a longer bike ride to make me exercise. It works. If it works, do it. If it works, do it. If it works, do it. So that, get that in there. So let's throw that in the bin. Cramp in my leg. Do you know what I mean? I don't think people realise how awkward it is. You've got cramp in your leg. Are you going to be inspired to bloody go gym? Are you going to be inspired to do this, to do that? I don't think people realise how hard it is to do things. cramping again. Right, we washed up at least, we cooked some dinner at least, we did do some exercise at least. So it works for me, this does. It does make me do some things that I don't really want to do anymore. Feel good, baby? Never give up. Got to join that gym and then, except for one thing. Oh, for fuck's sake, mate. I think it's the asparagus. Bit stringy. Told you I bought a cheap one. Right, people. Hour and 49 minutes. My liver is pressing against my rib cage. I'm cramping in my left leg. And my liver's aching at the back. So let's push ourselves to go on my bike. That's all we can do. Just, I don't know, say to myself, stop being a pussy, get out on your bike. That's all I can do is do my own pep talks. See you later. Well, have fun. Many thanks for them thumbs up. I appreciate it. Very kind of you. Many thanks for the nice blessing of God and the everyone. Assalamualaikum, but I can't say it, but thank you. I appreciate it. See you later, people. Have fun. Ciao.